All right, I have a few more donations while they're getting set up for the next part. We have a $100 anonymous donation that says, "Just 'cause it's a good cause." Thank you very much for that. And we have a $50 anonymous donation that just says, "Murder the animals." I have a bit of a longer donation, but it's from a name you guys might recognize. QLex103 donated $500. He says, "What's up, guys? I am both proud and sorry to read some comments asking where Tetris TGM block is. Now, having a salary, I can show a bit of commitment to the event through this tracker. GDQ has been the center of my universe at a time when I was feeling empty. Seeing so many communities come and interact for a good cause has given me faith in humanity. There are a lot of people that I would like to thank, but I'll take the opportunity to thank the TASBOT team above all. Had I not seen the whole TAS team working so hard, I never would have given it my all to come to HDQ and play TGM. The bot is creative, impressive, and it finds something new every time. It's my favorite run at GDQ events. Who knows what is left for us during the rest of this amazing event. A one-frame trick to clap at, bad RNG to gasp at, a new game to buy, a lousy Save the Animals reason to laugh at. The event has grown strong. Shoutouts to the organizers, to the spectators, to the tech crew, and the runners. Stay awesome as you are, and I'll see you next time." Thank you very much, QLex, and we do look forward to seeing you another time. Alex M205 donated $500. And says, "Really enjoying the runs. Keep it up." Thank you very much, Alex. I have a $20 anonymous donation that says, "My friend Mitch wants to save the animals. Here's $20 just to spite him." Boba DePlop donated $100 and says, "Been watching AGDQ all week and have absolutely loved every moment of it. I cannot thank the runners, announcers, and backstage help enough for everything that you have done over the course of the week. Let's help kill cancer and kill the animals." Retro Gamer donated $100 and said, "Just giving what little I can to support all the runners that kept me from making it to work on time all week. You guys rock. Keep saving those frames and let's help put an end to cancer."
Yo, we're going to use 3.
CFXXL donated $50 and says, "Greetings from Germany. And let's save the animals just to make AGDQ last a few frames longer." CR donated $100 and says, "Cut my hair and sold my hair a few months back in memory of losing my mom to cancer 5 years ago. Donated money is how much I got from it. TASBOT decides where the money goes." And we have talked to the runners, and after communicating with TASBOT, that money is going towards killing the animals. I have a $1,000 donation from Poise Envy. They say, "Mario Kart 64 was one of my first and favorite games. Very impressive work. Save the animals and stop the cancer." I have an anonymous $200 donation that says, "Super hyped for the run of my favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy IV. All week I've been amazed at the incredible skills of the runners and overwhelming generosity of the community. It hits especially close to home as both my uncle and father-in-law are currently battling cancer. Please put this towards fighting Bahamut so we can mega nuke cancer once and for all." All right, I'm being told the TASBot guys are ready, so I'm going to turn it back over to them and let you enjoy the next task.
Right. Okay, so before we go any farther, I've looked up who the winner of the speed task competition was, and in fact, of the entire race. The winners were many. The team that won the competition was A Random Game Tasser, Diogenerate, Harold K, Mug, NS43110, and XY2. That was a heck of a team. So congratulations for them for winning. All right, let's kick off a little something extra that wasn't on the schedule. We're going to do Zelda 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this is going to be a really fast run of the game, as you can see. They're going to beat the game in less than 6 minutes, and this zipping around that you see is because of left plus right. Normally the controller, the physical controller, prevents you from pressing left and right and up and down at the same time. The game itself will accept those inputs, but most games are not programmed to be able to handle it properly, as you can see. So within just holding left plus right for about 2 to 3 frames lets you reach the maximum speed that Link can get. All the rest of the glitches that you're going to see, though, can be done by human hands, and this guy right here, Opus, is the world record holder for that version of the game, that category.
So where we're going right now is we're going to backtrack to behind Death Mountain. What we did here to get here originally was we did this thing called the healer glitch, which is a double frame perfect input. When you talk to the healer in the town, it confuses the game's memory and puts you in a location that isn't actually programmed in the game. And it allows you to basically wrong warp to the King's Tomb, which allowed us to go to the back of Death Mountain. So right here, the left-right trick is allowing us to skip through a lot of this. It's not loading fast enough. That's why the sprites are taking so long.
Right, that was getting the hammer right there that you might have seen
just
fly by. And the moment that he picked the hammer up, what they did was use up plus A on the second controller. That's something you can do in real time with real controllers. Up plus A on controller 2 forces a game over. That was the healer glitch right there.
So we're going to do it. We're going to do it 5 times. So we're going to overflow the game's memory, which is going to force. Basically, it's going to think that Link is in a screen forward, but it's still going to be in the present one. So it's going to be really confused on where his location is. This is why the screen keeps bouncing around like the sprites are all wonky.
Yeah, we call that scroll lock. The screen will scroll in one direction but not the other, and that means you can scroll the screen a little bit to one side and then backtrack and go off the screen. And the game thinks that you've left the screen on a spot where there really shouldn't be an exit, and it ends up taking you in another direction, like the down direction or the up direction from that room.
Right.
And that's what allows you to wrong warp. And you can skip a lot of stuff. They're going to get, what items are they going to get in this?
So we just got medicine, so we're going to get the fairy spell, and that's it. That's the only spell we're going to get for this run, actually. It's different than the normal glitch any percent category, because for that you would need the trophy to get the jump spell, you need to get the glove to break blocks, you need to get the down stab, and then you get fairy. But this one just skips all that and doesn't even level or anything. It just gets 1 magic container, so we can cast fairy later in the game in the Great Palace.
That's right, you need 5 magic containers. At magic level 1, 5 magic containers to be able to cast fairy, so that's why he's got to pick that up. Also, you're going to see him go through with 1-1-1 as the stats. Normally, if a human was doing this, you'd get at least
It would be 2-5-2 would be the standard for glitch any percent run for the human would do.
So all these Death Mountain rooms, you see he's moving to the right just a little bit to scroll the screen and then moving back left to trigger the wrong warp to just exit out of that room immediately.
So in the movement in this game, if you go, since in this glitch mode, it's like overflowed memory mode, it's like you go left, if you go left on a screen, you go left, but if you go right, you go right. But if you move right a little bit and then go left, you'll see the screen will flip, the sprite will flip, and then it'll go down. And oftentimes that's not actually programmed in the game, but it allows us to actually go to certain locations every once in a while.
Should take a quick moment. This is made by TASeditor. The original version was made by Enzel, and then over time, a number of taskers took that frame, perfected it. We had what we call a frame war, you might say, where people just kept trying to find the fastest possible time on this run. So this one's...
Yep, and here's Great Palace coming up.
Yeah. This one's fast.
All right, that's barrier skip right there. You don't need to put the crystals into the monuments.
And we couldn't actually get to this point by just doing all these different skips because the Great Palace is in a different memory bank than the rest of the worlds. So you actually have to go through it, well, somewhat.
Right. You can explain this going on the ceiling trick, right?
Yeah. So if you press left and right on the elevators, it allowed you to go up just enough where Link will start moving really quickly, and then he'll bounce on top of the ceiling. And so he's able to keep that acceleration by jumping. You just keep jumping every time he's about to hit the ground, and then Link will keep going in that accelerated mode.
For a moment there, you saw him use fairy off the top of the screen. That's another way to do a wrong warp. That's why he picks up the fairy spell.
Right. And that makes you go down a level. So right here, I think you just could take some damage, so it would be easier just to take damage here, go down a level, and then he's going to take a death abuse here to get some magic back.
All right, he just did a wall jump. Wall jumping is possible in this game.
Yeah, the left plus right trick accelerates you so much that it just lodges you into random things.
And here he's going to skip Thunderbird because he's going so fast that he skips the trigger point where Thunderbird would appear, and he can go straight to Dark Link.
Well, sort of. It's in the wall, though.
Yeah, that's true. And this is actually just like the normal Dark Link fight, except the screen is messed up. See, just like a normal Dark Link fight.
Yeah, this is yeah. It's what we do all the time.
And that's it.
That's it. I believe that was 5 minutes and 35 seconds total, if I'm not mistaken. Well, with that, I think we're going to stop this game. If somebody wants to turn the console off for me, I think we're going to pass over to the Brain Age run. It'll just take us a little bit to get headphones switched over. We'll be right to that in 1 moment.
All right, once again, everyone, you are watching Awesome Game.